Hello, how are you? Sal here. Today is day 8 video. We're going to talk about onboarding today onto a new product. So here's what you need to know. Not all onboarding onto a product is created equal. And I like to, differentiate between intuitive onboarding versus effortful onboarding. And it's super important you know the difference when it comes to your product. So let's talk about intuitive. Intuitive onboarding, we've all seen it and experienced it if we use ChatGPT or if we use Canva or even if we use Notion. You just go into the product. You don't really have to set anything up. You just start using it and you immediately can see the value of it. Beautiful UX experience, right away, you can use it. So that's what intuitive looks like. Effortful, which is our product, and many other products, even LinkedIn, for example, is an effortful product, requires setup before you can see the value. And setup can be, 10 to 15 minutes. Here's what I'm going to tell you about effortful onboarding. A couple of things. The first thing is because you are not showing value right away, you can lose users very quickly. So one of the things I like to do, if, try for effortful not to go over 15 minutes for value to be seen, and chunk it every 3 to 5 minutes. Make sure your users are feeling and seeing progress with tiny wins and a progress bar in some way, so that they can start understanding and visualizing what value would look like. That is, I think, so important and so key in effortful. Also in effortful, you cannot leave them alone. You're going to lose them. So you have to build, for example, for us, we built a cohort around our first 100 users because we knew it was effortful. We knew that they would need support. And it has made all the difference in terms of not leaving them alone and making sure our entire comms strategy is showing them the value and making sure we're highlighting the wins in the 2 or 3 parts that need to happen for them to start seeing value. Just keep in mind, in both instances, whether it is intuitive or whether it is effortful, it's just important that the user does not feel alone and that the user, it's very clear what the outcome and the value is going to look like. That is where onboarding, even if it's not created equal, it can be successful. I hope this was helpful. Thank you.